So is this to be for me to be a part of it?
Well. Welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, Real Talk with Kellye, Grayson, and Friends. I'm Kellye Grayson, and I have two friends with me, Mr. and Mrs. Alston, right here. So, welcome, guys. Welcome. So, first of all, tell us who you are and what you're doing.
I'm Kellye Alston, and I'm an author of His Father's Sins, and this is my husband Patrick. And we're here today to discuss, talk about our book.
All right. All right. Okay, so wait a minute. So, you wrote the book, but what is Patrick's role with this book?
Well, he doesn't really have a role with this book, but he does have a role in why I write it.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, here's let me give you the whole rundown on how it started.
Okay.
Okay, we started back in what year was it? 2002 maybe. We started writing plays for the church,
Okay.
and we held church plays for a while, and they became bigger and bigger and bigger until we went to civic auditoriums.
Wow.
And so we did that. I mean, selling out civic auditoriums, and I found out that her passion. She's an educator, but her passion is writing.
Okay.
So when we moved back here from the Memphis area, and we decided, we were going to give up the stage plays, and then she was going to go ahead and start actually writing her books. And she really concentrated on the books and got started. We started a production company called Taking Chances with Love Productions.
Okay.
And we get that from my daughter's names. I'm in a house full of women. I have a wife, 4 daughters, a girl dog, girl fish, girl trees. I have it all. So we named our production company after our daughters.
Nice.
My first one's name is Taylor. My second one's name is Kennedy. My third one's name is Chandler. And my fourth one's name is Logan. We call her Logo. So the name of our production company is Taking Chances with Love.
Oh, wow.
And we call it
I love
Logo.
it. I love
So
it.
Taking Chances with Love Productions. We're co-founders of that. And we put on the stage plays, and now she's just doing her writing thing because I can't get on stage anymore and do what I do. The stage plays were a lot of fun because what we did is we actually emptied out the house for props. We call
Like what we do now.
yeah, exactly. we actually called her Kelly Spielberg, and the reason why I say that is because when she got into that producer and director mode, she was like
Off the chain, huh?
off the chain. It was like, don't mess up.
Yeah, I'm more of a background person.
Okay.
I've never, I don't like speaking in public. I'm just getting ready to start, trying to introduce my work. The whole times that we were doing the plays, my husband was always the one to introduce my work. And I never had the nerve to get on the stage and just say, I want to tell you about this play and, to try to hype the crowd up. I would want to do it, but I just couldn't do it.
Okay.
And I think that I got kind of silenced by some being on stage at a younger age in college, and something happened where I went up and introduced myself as, my name is Earl Arkansas, and I'm from Kellye Davis. And I'm standing in there in panic, and I have never spoken since. The audience laughed at me.
Wow. But that's funny.
And
though,
it was
right?
funny. I look at it as being funny now,
Yeah.
but at the time I was a young girl and I didn't see it funny at all. It silenced me. It shut me down.
Oh.
And so I'm just now, I've been doing a podcast for 2 years. My daughters make me do this podcast.
Okay.
Uh,
What's the name of your
been
podcast?
It's called Let's Talk About It Tuesday.
Let's
We
talk
have
about
very
it.
hard conversations, things that people don't really want to talk about. We talk about.
Okay.
And, people don't like to have conversations about difficult situations in family and difficult situations that are going on in the world, like racism and, all types of things.
Right.
Don't want to deal with it, but that's what we talk about. We talk about current events, and it's on our own opinions. But
Yeah.
every Tuesday, but there's only me. I'm sitting there looking at the live. It's a live, Facebook Live. All I can see is myself. So I'm able to do that. But when I'm sitting here, I'm a little.
It's different. Yeah, it's a little different. Coming from radio background, it's just kind of like you're not used to seeing people. And so when I moved here and we decided to start doing the podcast, Foster, one of our old guys that started off on the show, I was like, podcast? I don't know. I have to dress up and stuff. I'm used to just doing Block Talk Radio. I'm just used to being behind the scenes. So it's a different world though,
Yeah.
But I think this is amazing. I think your whole family is amazing
Thank
to be
you.
able to do plays because I love stage plays. I do plays. Actually, one of my books is over here was a stage play. You wouldn't know a good man if you saw one. And so, man, it's awesome that you guys were doing this and making it happen here in Virginia.
Yes.
It's great job. Great
I
job.
will add also we had Norfolk State. Norfolk State actually used one of our stage plays for one of their theater department.
That is so cool.
So they brought us in and put on the stage play with the theater department, and it was nice seeing our work on stage and the like.
I know it's amazing, especially when we got a funny scene. I remember my funny scene and people were laughing, and I'm going, actually laughing at my corny jokes, you know. So it was really cool. So I can imagine how you guys felt. But we are here at the 757 Indie Authors Expo, and we're here because you wrote a book.
Thank you. And I know you want to talk about that.
I want to talk about barbecue.
You want to talk about the
You got
barbecue
barbecue.
too.
I smell that barbecue. I'm
Yes,
just going over there to the barbecue.
Well, the barbecue is, I'm from Arkansas. My husband is from here. My husband went home with me. We moved to Arkansas in 2002. And my father has a special recipe for his barbecue. So we brought it back here. And we've been doing books and barbecue.
Books and barbecue. Woo, Lord.
So my
See the
next
book now ready for the barbecue.
yes, my next book is coming out this summer, and it's called Sleep On It. But you want to talk about this one? So this one is His Father's Sins, and it's basically a drama about family. You know, who would have the nerve to fall in love with their brother's wife? And I write fiction because things happen all the time that, you know, just real life. You know, real life, and sometimes real life is hard. And you know, you think about people not being as loyal as they should be, and people just becoming, you know, just letting their flesh override everything and not being what they should be for their family. And so His Father's Sins, you have to read to find out what the father's sin was.
Right.
The reason that things happen. And there's so many twists and turns and everything but my motto, the thing that I live by, is that there's nothing too hard for God. And so no matter how many hard things you go through, if you just keep through, you will come out, because there's nothing too hard for God. I like happy endings.
Nice. So, Kellye, what inspired this book?
Well, to begin with, I was writing another play. I was writing a stage play about some family. You know how you can know someone's situation, but you can't tell their situation because it's not your story.
Right.
So I pulled from different situations, and as I was writing the play, I just had too many sets and too many things going on, and this is my first book.
Okay.
And so I just decided to try my hand at a novel.
Nice. Beautiful cover. Absolutely
you.
beautiful. So how would people go about purchasing this book?
You can get it on Amazon.com. You can get it on Barnes & Noble. And I have my own website, and which is KellyeBellAlston.com. And you can order it from there as well.
Nice. Well, you guys, thank you so much for being on the show. And we're going to hear from you again when you do your presentation, right?
Yes.
I know she's going to be a little nervous, but we're gonna coach her through it. You're going to go up there with her, right?
I'm going.
Okay, that's going to make it happen.
Yes.
Okay, right here, SKST Radio, go buy this book, His Father's Sins. All right.
Thank you.
Now what? After you drop. Okay.
State your name, who you are, where you're from, what's the name of your book, your barbecue, and at the end of it, just say you listen to SKST Radio.
Same.
Just whenever I'm ready to go.
Okay. My name is Kellye Alston. This is my wonderful husband, Patrick Alston. We're from here at Virginia Beach, Virginia. My book is called His Father's Sins. We also do books and barbecue, and you are listening to SKST Radio.
Great. Thank you.